Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a trading Q&A. So basically what I've done is I've put a story on my Instagram. If you don't follow that already, it's ts.6.80. But on that, basically posted up questions for a YouTube video. Today I'm going to go through these questions and yeah, we'll get some answers in. Okay, going into the first question, biggest learning curves in trading. Probably one of the biggest learning curves in trading is understanding that you don't have to be right all the time. You don't have to be winning every single trade. Also, risk to reward paired with win rate. That was a big learning curve. So obviously, if you guys don't understand or don't know of this already, is that you don't have to hit the trades all the time. Because say if you have a lower than 50% win rate, you can still be profitable. So let me just get the chart up. Basically, for those who don't understand that, this is a clear chart that explains everything. So as you can see here, this is our chart. So we have one-to-ones. So if you have a 20% win rate with a one-to-one, you're losing. If you have a one-to-one with a 30% win rate, you are losing. If you have a 40% win rate, you're losing. If you have 50%, you're break even. If you have 60%, you're in profit. Okay, so let's go to 1-to-2. Loss for 20%, loss for 30%. But you can win less than you lose. Okay, so you can win less times and lose more. You can be profitable. Okay, so that's with a 1-to-2, right? So we go to 1-to-3. You can have 30% win rate. You could lose 70% of the time and be profitable. This is what I found hard to get my head around. I was very concerned about winning all the time, and it's really not as hard as people think. You can be profitable with flipping a coin because obviously win rate and risk to reward, right? So yeah, I think another learning curve I found in trading was that you don't have to overcomplicate it, okay? So you can be a support and resistance trader, you could be a supply and demand trader, you don't have to do everything. I remember when I was trading, first starting out, I was trying to do ICT, SMC, all this complicated stuff, but it's actually a lot of it's just rebranded, okay? So a lot of it's just rebranded stuff. Keep it simple, go with the basics, and don't overcomplicate trading. You've got to keep it simple. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to systematically operate your strategy. Okay? Because when you have so many things going on, you're not going to be able to execute it all at once and put it all into account. So keep it simple. Find a system that works for you. Backtest, and you'll find your edge. Okay, so the next question is, why do you trade Forex instead of other substances like crypto? Okay, so basically the reason I trade Forex is because it's the most liquid. You have a lot of volatility, and with crypto and stuff, yeah, there's a lot of volatility, but a lot of it's news induced, etc. And currencies are very stable in a way. You want a stable, liquid currency to trade. So it's all personal preference. Some people like to trade crypto, some people like to trade stocks. But from my experience, I find Forex is the most liquid. It moves the cleanest. And yeah, it's just what works for me. What works for me may not work for others, but I'll find it a lot better. So the next question is, what are the hardest pills to swallow in trading? Definitely the hardest pill to swallow in trading is that you're not going to be profitable overnight. This is a business. It takes years, okay? So I think so many people hop into trading thinking, all right, so I've tried something else. This is going to be easy. Trading's one of the most hardest professions there is, and you got to treat it seriously. It's just like you're starting up a job. Like, you can't think, if you're joining a job, you can't think, oh, I'm going to be at the top of the board by my first day. You know what I mean? So, you got to understand that it takes time. Everything takes time. Don't treat trading as anything else. You got to put the work in. You got to put in your hours. You got back tests. You got to execute. You got to forward test. You got to log your trades. You got to do everything. But it will happen. You just got to stay consistent. That's why 99% of traders lose, because they don't continue. Okay, so if you keep continuing, you're going to get there one day. Understand that it's not going to happen overnight, but it will happen if you be consistent. So yeah. And the last question is, can you review past trades that you think can give useful information and advice? Of course, let's go into it now. Okay, so going into this trade, this was a GBP USD long. So this actually did pass an evaluation stage. So a phase 1 got passed with a quant teckle. And basically, this trade was taken earlier at like a 1-to-1. There we go. Yeah, so it was taken at like a 1.2 because I didn't need to hold any longer. Took profits early there, but my original TP was here, which it did hit. Okay, so let's jump into this and explain the trade. We found support here. Very simple stuff. Support was found here after this major sell-off. We need to add some mitigation of this to pick up more sell orders if you did want to continue, which we did here. Okay, so simply put, support was found here. We also broke up, breaking structure. We closed above this high very nicely. And basically, we then formed support here. We found higher lows. This was where I entered. So basically, I did get a not good entry due to rollover because it was at night I took this position. But basically, we formed a higher low here off of this support found. So once we found this higher low here, momentum kicked up. So I did enter here. Then luckily, we didn't see any major drawdown. Found support here and broke and retested these highs, and then we continued to the upside, targeting this resistance level, which was these lows. Okay, so yeah, very simple trade, and it was very nice actually. But yeah, this did end up passing a quant technical stage 1, which is good. So yeah, I'll be running the phase 2. So yeah, this ended up being a 1 to 2R. So we had a 13.8 pip stop loss, then a 30 pip TP. So this trade obviously hit very nicely. We managed to continue break structure. Trade was very clean all in all. Then obviously we had NFP which sold off. But yeah, TP got hit. Happy with this trade. But yeah, there's your question. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the questions and it benefited you in some way. Make sure to comment down in the comment section if there's any questions you guys would like to ask, and then I could do another part 2. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.